Well, hello and welcome to Knife Delights. It's time for a 2 for Tuesday, and we're doing something just a little bit different here today. But yeah, 2 for Tuesday. It's an easy open tag. I encourage all channels to participate in. Just grab a couple of knives and talk about them. Now, I tell you what, this is a special twofer because we're going to be talking about a couple of my favorite Buck fixed blade knives, a couple of Buck102 Woodsmans. Oh, I just love these knives, and you're going to find out why. But before I get to that, and the explanation on why they're special is, well, I come home from work last night, package on my desk, open it up, and look what I found inside. Yes, Mo from Kirby Creek. Isn't he talented? Just look at that. He calls them dudes. He carves these out and sends them out to channels. And he wrote me a really nice note. And part of that note, he says, there's a rumor that those that name the dude, well, it kind of brings good luck into their life. So, henceforth, from now on, this is not dude. This is Lil Bucky. Lil Bucky. That's right. So, two of Lil Bucky's favorite knives are these Buck102 Woodsmans. Now, Mo and I have had, well, we've had a great relationship now going on, well, from the beginning of Knife Delights. And just to tell you a little bit about Mo, if you haven't checked out Kirby Creek Outfitters, you need to check out his channel. This man is amazing in his well, I guess you'd call it bushcraft skills, his carving, his outdoor skills with his knives. He just does wonderful work, and his videos are, man, they are high quality, well-produced videos. They're just a pleasure to watch. So make sure and go over, check out Mo's channel, and give him a subscribe because, yeah, he definitely deserves it, and I know you'll enjoy it. Now, before we get to the knives here, one more quick note. A couple years ago, I did a parody of Mo doing some carving, and this came from RJ's Live, and somebody said, well, you've reviewed a lot of knives. Have you ever reviewed a butter knife? So I did a parody of about 4 different channels. In the section on Mo, I used a butter knife, and I carved out a butter cow. And so I'm going to tack that footage on the end of this one. It's kind of silly, kind of funny, but it's also in honor of the Iowa State Fair. They always have a big butter cow there every year. So, yeah, just kind of a parody, trying to have a little bit of fun. Okay, let's get on to these knife reviews. Well, folks, I had to move to the Knife Delights International Recording Studio. I had to get out of that wind. Boy, was it chilly out there. And just after I left and driving back into town, it started snowing. So, yeah, Old Man Winter hasn't given it up. It's the 1st of April. I guess it's Old Man Winter's April Fool's joke on us. So anyway, I just wanted to show you here. Check this out. I got Lil Bucky sitting right there watching everything we do. And Lil Bucky's going to be a little security guard for me too. Because if you know Junior, those of you that watch the channel, you know about my son Junior and how he likes to wreak havoc on my videos and take my knives and just do all kinds of mischievous things. Why, Lil Bucky's going to be there, always standing guard. Thanks again, Mo. So, what makes these two Buck102s so special? Well, let's start with this one. Now, I've reviewed these probably ad nauseum, but you know what? Anytime I have a chance to get out 2 of my favorite buck knives, why, I do so. So this one here is from, I can't remember when that is, sometime in the 90s. And this is probably the first buck fixed blade that I bought. It is new old stock. It's got the Cocobolo handle and the brass pommel and brass guard. And just look at that knife. It is just gorgeous. I love it. So this one's special because it's, you know, one of my very first buck purchases when I first got into collecting. Got this, what's it been now, 6-7 years ago. And it comes in the brown sheath, and it has the old Buck Knives logo on there that they used in the 90s. So there's the sheath, and of course a drain hole. And as Buck always does, they stamp their model number on the back of the sheath. And again, it's the brown leather, the wraparound, and it does have the plastic insert in there to help keep the sheath formed up good. The only problem with this one is it is a little loose. It will rattle a little bit. So that's not typical. Most of the Buck sheaths, fit pretty snugly. Now let's check out this one. You see there, a lot more snug. Now this is a newer one. It's got the standard black Buck sheath and the logo there. And again, the 102. But what makes this special is this was a gift. And guess who gave me this gift? None other than Mo. Just out of the blue, and it's been a couple years now, just out of the blue, this knife showed up. And Mo had sent it, and he said, I think it belongs in your collection more than mine. And oh my goodness, folks. So this one has the Boz heat treatment and the D2 steel, where this one here has just the standard 420HC. But again, it's got the Cocobolo handle, only it has the nickel silver pommel and guard to it. So just a wonderful, wonderful knife. Let's just check these blades out and make sure the blades haven't changed over the years. Pretty much the same blade, isn't it? Yep. Now, I'm not going to go real further in depth on these. I've done a history on the Buck102 Woodsman, and I'll put a link to that down in the description box just in case you'd like to hear the history on the 102. But I can say the 102 was one of the first 6 production knives that Buck came out with in 1961. I also did a video on Buck's first 6 production knives. So, folks, if you like Buck knives, make sure and check out my Buck playlist. It's on the end screen there. I have many, many, many Buck videos there, and a lot of them on the Buck fixed blades. But just look at that Cocobolo. Just wonderful. And when you have the natural wood grain, you can see no two are alike. That's the nice thing about natural materials. So Mo, once again, thank you for the fabulous gifts, not only the knife, but for Lil Bucky and all the other support you've given me over the years, and I cherish our friendship very dearly. And thanks, and everyone go out and have a very good day. Now enjoy the butter cow. Please don't take my butter cow away.